Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This presentation show is made for grade 8. It's about editing a document. Now we are going to solve the paper for May-June 2009 for the file j9sales.rtf. The extension RTF is a type of extension that already belongs to the documents. So we will open Word 2007 and we will open the file j9sales which already we save it or store it before on our computers. The first part, he asked us to make a setup for the page size to A4. So already we are going to the main menus. From the page layout size we will select the size A4. Then he says set the page orientation to landscape. The orientation is already how the paper looks by long or by wide. So from page layout orientation we can select it to be portrait or landscape as it's shown. So we will select it here to be landscape. Set all the margins to 2 centimeters. The margins, it's already the blank area surrounding our paper or our document. So from page layout margins, then custom margins, we are going to set all our margins top, bottom, left and right to 2 centimeters. Bottom, left and right, then press OK. Format the entire document into 2 columns of equal widths with a 2 centimeter gap between the columns. Now we can notice that already our paper, the text is written in the line continuous way. So we are going to format it to be like an article format into columns. So we have to select the whole document because he wanted to format that entire document into 2 columns. By pressing the button for control and the letter A from my keyboard, this is how I select the whole document, or I can adjust it or select it by my mouse. Then go to page layout menu, columns, more columns. I will select 2 columns and adjust my gap or my spacing to 2 centimeters, and I will not change any value for the width because already we set our margins and we determine the value for the spacing or for the gap, so the width of the column will be automatically adjusted. Then press OK. Now we can notice that our document separated into 2 equally spaced columns, between them a spacing or a gap with 2 centimeters. Set all the text to a serif font. Now what is the serif font? It's a type of drawing or writing for the font type with some extensions in the letters at the end of the letters as sharpened ends. The sans serif font is a type of font without any extensions to the letter. So we will select and make it for us all as one type for the serif font as Times New Roman and the sans serif font as Arial. So set all the text to a serif font. I will keep my selection for the whole document, and from home menu font section, from here I can press on the arrow to select the serif font or the Times New Roman. Set all the text to 1.5 line spacing. The line spacing, it's the spaces between the lines of the text. So from home menu paragraph section, this is the icon for the line spacing. I can press on the arrow and select 1.5 as I want. Make all the text left aligned. We have many types of alignment. Now we have in paragraph section from home menu, this is the left align, this is the centered, this is the right, and this is to make it justify. It means to be equal from both sides. Here I will keep my selection and press on the left alignment. Set the font size for all the text to 11 point from home menu, from the font section. Besides the font type, I have the font size, and the font size here in Word is measured by points. I will select 11. If you don't have 11 in your list for the font size, you can type it by your hand, just 11, and press enter. Insert a page break before the first paragraph. What is the page break? It's a blank page will be inserted in a specific place. Here he determined it before the first paragraph. I have to exit my selection, because if I keep my selection for the whole document and I press insert a page break, the whole document will be disappeared. So I will exit my selection and go to the place he determined to us before the first paragraph. It means here before the first word of the first line of the first paragraph. Then go insert menu and press from pages to page break. Here you can notice that already we inserted a new page in the determined place, but here we can notice that this page already into two columns like the other document. Here he wanted to format only the first page of the document into a single column as the previous or the beginning format for our document when the line was continuously written. So after this he wants to make it as a title page to type a title or a heading. So I will type first my heading, very special holidays 2009. Then I will select my heading and go to page layout, columns again, and I will select it as one. See here the ruler, but I have to be sure that already our selection is already only for the text. If anything wrong gone with our selection, I can make undo and be sure that already I'm selecting only my title or my subheading, and go to column and make it one column. Now the rest of the document remains as it was to two columns, and only this page will be on one column. Now after this he wants to center align the heading. So from home menu, from the paragraph section, I will select the heading and I make it to be centered. And he wanted to be in a sans serif font. We said the sans serif font, it's the Arial, it's without extension in the end of the typing for the letter. So I will select the heading and make it Arial. Set the font size of the heading to 36 points. From home menu, the font size I will select it to be 36. Make only the words very special, italic and underline. Now we are going to make some format for the font. From the font section we have here bold, italic and underline. This one to make the font more thicker, this one to make it inclined way, and this is to put a line under the words. So he wanted to be very special only, so I will select only the words very special and press on the I to make it italic. You can see now it's a little bit not straight, and the U with a line under it to underline. Below the heading, add the subheading sales report by and add your name. How to insert a new line? Just by pressing enter. When you come to the end of the line, press enter. Then I will type my subtitle or my subheading, sales report by, and adding my name. Set the text used for the subheading to the same sans serif font as the heading. So I will select my subheading, but I can notice that already it's the same font. And go to here from home menu, For the font section, from the font type, I will select it to be Arial. Set the font size of the subheading to 18 points, keeping my selection for the subheading. Going to the home menu font section, and from the font size, make it 18. Right align the subheading, keeping my selection. Go to paragraph section and press on the right align to make it right aligned. Place your name left aligned, your center number center aligned, and your candidate number right aligned in the header. Now, there is a difference between heading and header. The heading, it's the title already we inserted, and the subheading is the subtitle we typed. But the header, it's the blank area at the top of the page, and we have something related to the header. It's a footer, it's the blank area at the bottom of the page. So here we need to insert a header. From insert menu, there is header and footer, so we will press on header, and it's better to select the 3 columns because we have to type something at the left, something to right, and something to be centered. So we will select 3 columns. Now we can notice that a new menu appear called design. It's only related to header and footer, and here in the type text, I just at the left side, on the left side, I will just press on it and type my name. Then the centered one, I will delete it and type the center number. The left one, I will delete it and type the candidate number. After this, he says place an automated page number left aligned in the footer. Now I'm going to insert an automated page number. I will not type the numbering of the page, it will be automatically inserted. Here from the design menu for header and footer, we can see something to be inserted like page number, date and time, and quick parts, picture, clip art. Or we can make it from insert menu too. So from the design menu or even from the insert menu, I can insert a page number. In the footer, it means like your foot, it's at the bottom of your body, and at the top it will be in the foot, in the header. So from insert menu, page number, he said in the footer, it means bottom. Then he says to be left aligned, so I will select the first plain number 1. This is left aligned at the bottom of the page, it means in the footer. Now we can see that already. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. We are not typing by our hands, it's automatically inserted. Make sure that headers and footers do not appear on page 1. Where is page 1? This is the one, the page break we inserted, or the title page, but are displayed on all other pages. So here for the header, we have the design menu. We can see from the option section, a first option is different first page. It makes your first page different from the other pages. So all what we need to do is tick on this option. You can see that the header and the footer, the page number and the typing for the name and center number and candidate number are disappeared from the first page, but it's shown on other 2 pages.